Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good day from wherever you're watching me from. This is just a quick one. I was just about to go and wash my hair and I had the Spirit say it's time to give this testimony. So I'm gonna quickly give this testimony and I know it will bless and encourage someone. So a few years ago, I read the story of Samson and how his hair was cut, and when the hair began to grow, he prayed and God gave him even more strength than he had before, and he killed more than he had ever killed when he had his hair. And I heard the Lord say, cut your hair. I was like, what? I was in a season where, at the time, where nothing was happening. I was trusting God for so many things, and things were slow, and I was waiting and nothing was coming forth. And I had the Spirit's whisper, cut your hair. And when your hair starts to grow, I will start doing a new thing in your life. Trust me, it was the hardest thing to do. I came and told my children that once I was happy with it, I told my children I'm going to cut my hair. They was like, nah, you're not. And that was another battle to get them to accept that I'm going to cut the hair, after I had to accept it myself. Anyway, cut the story short, I cut my hair bald. You can see on the picture, and believe you me, it wasn't easy. So some people laughed at me, some people could not understand why, some people told me that as a gospel worshipper, singer, you can't be changing your hair like this, you can't be cutting your hair, a lot of things. And a lot of my friends actually laughed at me, but they didn't understand where I was coming from, what I was doing, because the Lord spoke to just me and not everyone. So anyway, when the hair began to grow, things started to move in my life. I have experienced a miracle after miracle after miracle, and the things I was trusting God for all came to pass. He did it for me, and my hair started to grow, and as you can see, my hair has grown. I'm just about to go and wash it, and I thank God. I want to encourage somebody today. There are things that God speaks to you and they are hard to do, but there's what He wants to do in your life when you obey. The Bible says obedience is better than sacrifice. What is it that the Lord has spoken to you and you're finding it hard to do? Please go and do it, because that is the key to unlock the blessings of the next season. It doesn't matter what people say. It doesn't matter what your children will say. I remember when I cut my hair and I took my son to school the following day. At the gate, he told me I cannot go past the gate. I will not take him to his class because he can't let his friends see me bald. And that was the last day I ever took him to class. I always left him at the gate of the school. It was embarrassing to him. It doesn't matter what your children will say, what your friends will say, what your family will say. When God speaks, He speaks to you alone. When He promises you alone. When He tells you to do something, He tells you alone. Take that bold step and do what the Lord has asked you to do, because once you obey, then you unlock your blessings for the next season. I just wanted to give that testimony. My hair has grown now. Nobody can even remember I had cut it, but the things that act has done in my life, oh, if I start to give a testimony, I will write a book about it, just because I obeyed one of the hardest things that the Lord has ever asked me to do. It's not easy for a woman to cut hair. I mean, yeah, people do, but not me. But I thank the Lord that through that obedience, He blessed me, and here I am testifying of what the Lord has done. Today, as we celebrate this Easter, as you know, as Christ is dying and getting risen, rising, what is it He has asked you to do? Be obedient to Him, because for sure your blessing is on the way. Don't be a hindrance to your own blessing. God bless you, and happy Easter.